it's obviously a tough loss. You know, real similar to last week. You know, you go down the wire and you have a chance to, you know, come back and fight and scratch and claw. Give a lot of credit to Connecticut. They made some plays when they had to make plays. Our kicker obviously stepped up, but just a real hard-fought game, and I was really proud of our players, offensively speaking, because I thought the effort was there, and you know, just the way they came back.
Todd, can you talk about the play calling? You get to the 5-yard line there, about 1:45 left, to throw 2 passes, you know, kind of give them a little more clock for the end of the game.
Yeah, you know, just talking through the scenario, we ran the ball, I think, on first down, had really struggled to run the ball the second half consistently, had some penetration, wanted to give them a chance because they were, you know, hitting the box pretty good, and Bogan slipped on that second one, I guess it was, the slant and go, and then we ended up in third down, so it resulted in 2 passes back to back, but just the consistency, I think, in the ability to run, push it in there from there. We've been struggling a little bit, and that's kind of how it unfolded.
The fact that they had timeouts to use in that situation had you run to that play into the decision, and just one of the variables there.
Oh yeah, we talked about taking as we got down there, you know, because there was some time left on the clock, obviously, and I think they maybe burnt one time out, if I'm not mistaken, as it unfolded. That was something that we had talked about as it went on, but we wanted to score, obviously. We knew we could put 3 on the board at that point, but we wanted to score, and I think, you know, in discussing with Coach, you know, we wanted to put 7 on it, and we thought that was probably the best way to stick it in there on them.
You said something on the fade. You wanted to the same.
Well, we knew they were going to play in a flat-footed quarters down there, which they played both snaps, and we were going to put our best receiver on him, and had a one-on-one basically, and I don't know if he just slipped on the first one, you know, kind of gave him a jump ball opportunity. And I don't know what happened. It looked like he lost his footing without seeing it on tape, obviously, and then the second one let him outside a little bit on the out of bounds.
Todd, can you talk about Bobby's play overall? How you felt like he held up?
Well, you know, I thought he competed his heart out. You know, there's a couple things early in the game that missed the slant inside. It resulted in 1 interception, and one was tipped. Not much you could do about that. He's going the right guy in a 2-minute drive. But I thought he competed, did a good job with his feet. You know, made some first downs with his feet, and converted some chains in the second half for us. And I thought it was a gutty performance by him.
Todd, is the most you've thrown the ball all year? Is that just a function of what the defense was giving you, or just some confidence in Bobby?
Just a little bit of both. You know, a guy that can see it, and we felt he was pretty good. I think we had a little bit of lack of consistency run game-wise. Is that, you know, at halftime we had some decent runs. We had to spread them out to run it, and some of our one-back runs were working, but our 2-back and our downhill runs with a tight end in formation weren't real consistent, and we had to open up some running lanes, or open up some, you know, throws to spread the defense.
With a couple passes being tipped for interceptions, something you're seeing what was causing that?
I'm sorry?
A couple passes were tipped for interceptions?
The one was a defensive end got his hands up in the air, the 1 and 2-minute drive. The other one was just a read. You know, the guy was on the tight end's hip a little bit and probably should have got outside on that read to the next progression in it. And it got banged. He's on his back and went up in the air. And, you know, we tell him all the time, you know, if the ball gets tipped, you know, bad things happen. But the 1 and 2-minute was more of a end getting his hands in the air. So they're 2 different scenarios.